Alright, what's up guys? So like I said on my Instagram, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. For those who are strictly just on YouTube following me, I announced I was doing a Q&A on my Instagram just because on my Instagram I don't really show any much of my personality or just even share much information about myself, personal life wise, or just even talk that much. I do that more on my YouTube. That's kind of why I made it, kind of show my journey. But anyways, for those who are coming from Instagram, I will be answering your questions now. And for those who are just following me on YouTube, you guys kind of get to know me a little bit better as well. Let's see, I don't know how many questions I got, but I'm going to just be going pretty sporadically, picking random ones. Probably just pick the best ones. I don't know, maybe 15 to 20. I don't want to make it too long of a video. So let's see, first one. Let's start off with, what is your favorite cheat meal? I obviously like to eat. I posted a couple cheat meal videos before where I pretty much binge. But my go-to is basically In-N-Out. I get 3 to 4 burgers, usually double meats or triple meats, just plain. Grilled onions and chilies only. And then I get 2 to 3 orders of fries. In-N-Out's kind of hit or miss with the fries because it's either like super loaded with each fucking container that they give you, or it's kind of skimpy depending on how busy they are. But yeah, that's my go-to, and then I usually throw in like either some Halo Top or cereal afterwards. Let's see. Next question, what type of diet do you follow? So the type of diet I follow is usually kind of like a carb cycling type of approach. However, with my current coach, we've kind of kept everything steady with one baseline diet, and then depending on how my body responds, he'll either add a refeed day that I do once or twice a week, and then we go back to baseline. But previously, it was always kind of a fluctuation between high days, medium days, and low days. But the actual macronutrients, like percentages wise, it's like, well, not percentages, but basically it's high carbs, obviously a gram per pound of body weight with protein, and then fats, range from like 50 to 60 grams. So question number 3, what are you most proud of from 2024? Personally, just my growth as a person. I've stepped it up a lot as a person, just going out of my comfort zone, trying different things, pushing myself to do things that pushing myself to do things that I've never thought I would be able to do. It could be as little as, just going back to school, right? I always put that off, but things like that, nothing too extreme. Just overall growth as a person in general, personality wise, things that I've dealt with in the past that I've grown past, I guess. And just, leveling up my business. That's my goal for 2025 as well, just to level up as much as I can. But definitely in 2024, just growing as a person. Let's see, what does a day off training look like for you? For me personally, it's either spending time with my girlfriend or just sleeping and relaxing. It's one or the other. If it's training people, if I have a day off of training people, I usually get other work done, like trying to get content out, trying to figure out ways to grow my business and just make myself better. And if not, I'm like recovering, trying to sleep and catch up on sleep because I usually don't sleep that much. What do you eat when you're on a bulk or cutting or just in general? If you're asking me personally, I eat the same things, just different portions. I love chicken and rice. I love beef and rice. I love eggs and toast, and usually the quantities just change just depending on what phase I'm in. I learned how to make them ways that I actually enjoy eating them. It's not a hassle for me. I have a couple recipes that I stick by, and I just kind of adjust them based upon like what I'm craving that day. So if I'm craving sweet, I'll make a sweet dish. If I'm craving spicy or tangy, I'll adjust the seasonings and the way I spice them up according to that. Did you know only half of your top lip moves when I speak? Yes, I do notice that, especially in the videos that I post, but I've known about that since high school, and it's probably been happening a little bit before that. Someone actually brought it up to me in high school, saying that only part of my lip moves and I never noticed it. I don't know if it's just like a nervous tick or a habit that I developed, or it could be from football or like, getting head trauma from sports. Who knows? Um, I don't feel it, but in the videos I can see it. And I kind of just learned to ignore it because that's just me. But yes, I do notice that. What is your workout playlist? Personally, I don't really have a set playlist. I kind of just go based on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I listen to podcasts while I work out. Sometimes I listen to hardcore EDM. Sometimes I listen to hardcore rock, and sometimes it's just rap. It just depends on my mood, but for the most part, 80% of the time, I'm either listening to a podcast or someone else trains just so I can stay calm, but also hear their tips as I go, and it kind of keeps me in the zone. What is your least favorite part about coaching? Personally, I don't really have a least favorite part. It's more along the lines of I get upset, and this is my own doing. I get upset when I'm more excited for a client's progress than they are. And that means just I look forward to their check-ins, especially the one when they're new because it's part of their journey, right? I look forward to I look forward to their check-ins every single week, and I don't like having to chase them just to send it in. Now, I don't mind, catching up with them, sending them a text or an email here and there saying hey, don't forget to send your check-in. But when it's a constant thing week by week, it just kind of turns into I'm taking time out of my day, and it seems like I want them to succeed at their journey more than they want to succeed. Because me personally, I look forward to sending my check-ins every week to my coach just because diet changes, feedback, seeing the progress from week to week, sending him pictures and being able to go back and track how I look, or just even seeing how my weight has dropped or increased depending on what phase I'm in. And for clients who don't have that excitement to do that, it's kind of a bummer. Or just when they have these goals but they're not willing to trust the process and go through with the process, and they give up within 4 days. So that's mainly the only thing. It's not really, I kind of enjoy everything else. Other than that, for training wise, it's just when someone doesn't give enough effort, I'm talking about personal training. You obviously can see that you can push them a little harder, but they're either afraid to or they're just not going to allow you to, which can kind of suck. But they're paying you for a service, you give them what you can, and that's pretty much it. Is eating at maintenance with cardio the best route for someone who is skinny fat? Personally, I don't think it is. If you're trying to maintain, yeah, it's going to work out, but I don't necessarily think that's the route you should take. I think you'll get more out of just doing a slight mini cut, or just a mini deficit for a few weeks, maybe even a month or two, just to trim down the excess fat. You don't have to starve yourself. A little can go a long way. If you're up for it, I'd rather just increase energy output through cardio. Maybe just go a little more intense, switch up to HIIT cardio versus the steady state, or you can do half and half. I have some clients do that. But if you're trying to maintain, honestly, you kind of just have to pick your battle. Maintaining is good if you're happy with where you're at, but if you're not happy with being skinny fat, then you kind of need to decide if you want to do a slight diet. But depending on what your goal is, you don't need to do it to the point where your contest shredded, right? But to see actual results, you do need to be a little bit uncomfortable. What is my favorite machine at the gym and why? I'll give a couple just for different body parts. For legs, it's definitely the pendulum squat. For a while, that was my least favorite just because I didn't know how to use it properly. But the past half of the year, obviously it's 2025, but in 2024, I finally figured out how to properly do pendulum squats, to where I'm actually able to go full depth, feel my legs work, and not just be pushing weight up and down, controlling all the way through. And it's one of my favorites, over the hack squat for sure. It's harder, you have to do less weight, but it's definitely one of my favorites. What food cravings do you get the most when you're dieting? It varies. I don't really crave sweets. If anything, I crave in and out because I love it. Or for the random time, I'll crave like, I won't crave cookies, but I'll crave like cookie dough ice cream just because of the texture. And then I'll crave things like maybe like pizza, even though I don't really go for pizza on my cheat days. You know, it's something I do crave when I'm dieting. Can I do a day in the life video? Yeah, I actually want to do that, you know, especially because the content that I have on my YouTube isn't necessarily what everyone would like to see. This YouTube channel is supposed to be like basically documenting my journey. It's not supposed to be anything specific, you know. Obviously, like I started it off because of workout videos and tracking my workout progressions, but everyone does that, and you know, I kind of have to expand my horizon so that I bring in more people to this channel. And you know, some things interest people more than others. So like some people might find the workout videos entertaining, some people might find the day in the lives more entertaining, and then you know, like eating challenges, watching me pig out, shit like that. So yeah, definitely want to do that. What's your favorite animal? Personally, I love owls. I don't know why, I just think they look really cool, especially all white owls. I think they just look, you know, fierce. They're always alone, and not that I relate to that in any way, but I just feel like, you know, they're very powerful and they have a very exotic look to them, and you know, they're just very beautiful. All right, so last question. I guess we'll just end this off with like a banger, I guess. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Personally, I see myself self-employed. I see myself financially free. I see myself still working hard to maintain that freedom and being able to do the things I've always dreamed of, as far as creating content, working for myself, you know, starting businesses, having a successful business, owning a gym, and just getting or just being able to take advantage of opportunities that I've always dreamed of. And you know, to some people, you know, it's probably like, who the fuck does he think he is? But I've been thinking about the stuff that I'm doing present or in the current time, like since I was in high school, before it was super popular and before it was, you know, before people thought it was actually possible to do. Excuse me. I was always looked at like I was crazy, and you know, I always wanted to do what I'm doing now, even just speaking to this camera, right? So I've always wanted to be a trainer. I've always wanted to film content. I've always wanted to compete in bodybuilding. I've always wanted to be a bodybuilder. And even though I'm not where I'm at, or even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm actually in that reality now and just working my way up within those things. And when I did originally want to do that, you know, back in high school, I didn't have the confidence to do so. I was always afraid of being judged. And now I'm at the point where like, I don't care. I want to be successful. I don't care what people think of me. I just want to do what I have to do in order to get where I want to be and where I need to be in life. You know, and if I get there sooner than 5 years, great. But definitely in 5 years, I know I'm gonna be there. And you know, I just got to do the things that are necessary to get there. But like I said, that was a big answer, but definitely just want to be successful, financially free, self-employed, and you know, just be living the dream that I've always, you know, thought of dreaming about or thought of living. And yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, I'll probably do more of these sporadically throughout the year just to answer more questions, see what else comes up. And you know, once the channel grows, more people are gonna miss this video, so I'll have to redo some of them, right? So yeah, we're just gonna end it here. If you can please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope, you know, all your questions were answered. But yeah, please remember, like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I'm a small channel, you know, as you guys can see, I only have like 60 subs, but you know, the goal throughout the year is to, you know, constantly progress and get that number up. So please take the time to do that. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys for watching.